you know, people ask about training, it's getting out the rough stuff. You know, you've got to be good on the rough. It's not about running on roads, it's not about running on canal paths. I've done all sorts, you know, I've done my road running, I've done a 24-hour track race round and round and round in circles. But the last 6 months, I've been up and down hills fairly slowly, but it's conditions of feet, and yeah, the rest of me is fine. I do a lot of just do a huge amount of flexibility and massage. You know, I spent 20 minutes last night. The legs are great. It's just annoying that this is potentially damaging. Plus the heat, the last 2 days. I hate it. I don't really want to show you my chest, but you know, as soon as it gets warm and airless, it's like fog comes down and you just don't want to know. And I've learnt over the years that there's no point fighting the weather or the terrain. You've got to slow down, take on water, keep munching, eating. Everybody loses their appetite, and then because it's such a long day, it cools off at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, so you can always make up a bit of time. So fighting the heat or the terrain during the middle part of the day is just pointless. It's not a walk in the park. You know, when I'm walking, I'm moving. Phil said last night, spent 20 minutes with me yesterday, I just keep I keep moving, and it's people that I think that just come with the experience of being in the hills, picking a line. You know, I enjoy looking at the map. You come to a junction, you know exactly where you're going, whereas I think GPS slows you down, because you get in there, you're waiting for it to do this, and then someone else waits for it to do that, and you think, there's a river in the valley. So I'm not anti-GPS, but it's all that part of that skills of just keeping moving, keeping the average speed up, because there's a difference between, you know, 3 miles an hour or 3.5 miles an hour. Not hesitating, it's that just moving on.
Is that the pace you aim for?
It's the old yardstick, 3 miles an hour up and downhill. Probably a bit more, I don't know. I've never had a great amount of speed, but I'm strong in the mountains, so up and downhill. I do very little running now. People think I'm joking when I say I don't go running, but I work outdoors, so I'm up and down hills all the time with rucksacks on. So I see good quality trail runners, ultra runners, who on the road are flying past me, but then, you know, they haven't quite mastered the hill skills and the navigation side of it, so that I'm it's classic tortoise and hare. Having said that, if I said I walked it all, that would be wrong as well.